I'm quite passionate about destigmatizing fertility, subfertility, and assisted conception. I meet with clients time and again who express to me that they find it very difficult, the whole process quite stressful, and especially when they have to juggle a career and fertility treatment, because they feel that they cannot confide in a colleague or their managers. And this is, to me, it's quite strange. I understand where it comes from, but this is a societal issue where a woman doesn't feel that she can actually divulge the condition she's going through.
For me as a lawyer, what I find very frustrating is that the law is very outdated, and so even though there are all of these different ways to create families, the law really doesn't protect either the surrogate or the intended parents in co-parenting situations. Again, the law really needs to play catch up.
You know, IVF is up there with a life crisis, like a divorce, like a diagnosis of cancer, you know, and it's a very stressful time, so to try and go through treatment and not be stressed is just impossible.
It's just absolutely shocking that fertility treatment, the inequality of fertility treatment on the NHS in this country. I mean, let's decide whether we think it should be on the NHS or not, rather than have this sort of unequal system around the country, so that most couples are being forced to go into private treatment. And you know, as I say, even though I think doctors do want to give couples babies, I do think that we do not have all the information that we need to necessarily make the right decisions.
But probably for me the biggest fertility myth that I've lived through, and that is really kind of what my life is about now, is the idea that you cannot get over childlessness. And as I've moved through my grief and have come through it and have been transformed by it and help other women to do the same, you know, one of the things we really need is role models. You know, not just role models who stand up and sit on a platform and write books, but just women we know, you know, talking openly about the fact that they're childless, they didn't choose it, and now they found a way through it and they're doing this with their life, or they're not quite through it yet. Rather like destigmatizing, you know, having fertility treatments.